So for most of us, this little clipper system coming in on Saturday is probably not going to be a big deal, if you even notice it at all. A couple of changes since forecast data that I've been posting up over the last couple of days. I think this timeline has moved back a little bit, just a little bit later in the day on Saturday. But again, largely depending where you are. So here it is. I just want to kind of show you the big picture overall moving through on Saturday, so you can kind of off the bat determine whether your area is really affected at all. You can see the heaviest of the snow continues to stay significantly north, but areas that might start to see some impact will be up here Saturday afternoon about 3 p.m. looking right at Tarkio, Missouri, up and down the I-29 corridor here over towards Westboro. This is where I think you will get some light to moderate showers moving in about 3 to 4 p.m. By the time we work up to about 4 or 5 p.m., I think there is a band of precipitation over here just east of 71 Highway, probably in the Hopkins, 246, Ravenwood, Stanberry neighborhoods again. But this may be the most significant impact that you have in that area. As we move on a little bit later towards 7 p.m., I do see a band of precipitation working back toward I-35, maybe around the Cameron, Chillicothe, up towards Milan area, as we do start to see a little bit of snowfall over here. Queen City, 136 Highway around Unionville, over towards Lancaster, Memphis, working its way over once again towards northeast Missouri. Can't rule out a few little areas of freezing rain. Don't think that will be able to get together for very long, but again, can't rule that out. This would be maybe between 6 and 9 p.m. for your Saturday evening, where up and down 63 corridor there, down towards 36 Highway, we're seeing light rain, if anything, light to moderate rain, maybe hovering around the 36 Highway and areas to the north. Can't rule out a few very light showers, if anything, south of that 36 line down towards I-70, and maybe a few pop-up showers as well. This would be 7 to 9 p.m. on Saturday evening. This thing does clear out of here pretty swiftly as we move towards the 10, 11, and now midnight hours. Not seeing too much of anything left behind this low pressure system moving over. So this is why I think not such a big deal this time. Here is European model data for snowfall through Sunday, and we have a dusting to a tenth of an inch. Really, if anything picks up, it's going to be along that 36 highway and points to the north corridor, but I don't even see anywhere near half an inch until we get very, very, very extreme northeast Missouri out of this system. So if you don't see any snow and you don't see any rain, which is very likely for predominantly the southern half of the forecast area, here is something that will affect all of us. This is Saturday night, and here is the low pressure center that is driving that storm system hovering right over the area. Look at this massive cold front that is going to trail behind that low. These wind direction indicators here indicate strong winds out of the north. So you can see over here on the eastern side of the low, where it hasn't passed over yet, winds are still out of the south-southwest. But look how strong this cold front gets, and we'll take a look at the time that it starts to impact us. This is Sunday morning, about 6 a.m. that this has swept over central Kansas, eastern Kansas, and it's just about across state line, dropping down temperatures for Sunday morning. So as we move through the day Sunday, look at that wind direction turning solid out of the north. So Saturday before that happens, not looking too bad. Here are mid 50 degree temperatures out in Kansas, 43 over in Kansas City, 51 down in Joplin, mid 40s out in central Missouri. But we will start off Sunday morning after that cold front at 31 degrees in Kansas City, mid 20s out in central Kansas, high 30s over in central Missouri, where that front has not reached yet. So we'll only get up to about 34 around the area on Sunday. Not too much better on Monday. And check out that Sunday night into Monday overnight low down into the teens once again. Bounce back out of that pretty quick up to the low and maybe some mid 50s for Tuesday, December 9th. Going to drop back down into the 40s by midweek and hang out there until another cold front looks to get us started into next weekend. So that is the weather that you need to know for the weekend coming to you on this Friday afternoon. Hope it's going great for you. Brought to you by Titan Rentals. Please keep these guys in mind. There is the phone number for you for all your equipment rental needs. Let them know what you need. Check them out before your next equipment rental or outdoor project. Appreciate their sponsorship of the Weather Spot. Everybody have an awesome weekend. I will be watching that system, bringing you updates all weekend long.